guys could create a human, what would you put them through? You're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone. People looking at me like, what is this young man doing? But you can't give a fellas, was good. We just got done with a great chest workout, man, with a nice little run. But something told me to pull my camera out and simply just start recording. Fellas, you gotta really start taking your life serious, bro. Let me ask you a question. I was listening to a podcast and he said, if you guys could create a human, what would you put them through? Would you sit here and put them through giving them handouts, giving them that business, giving them everything that they asked for, or would you let them struggle? Or would you let them have that business, or would you'll let them have that business and you'll simply say, you know what, hey, there's gonna be days where you don't feel like getting up. There's gonna be days where your motivation is low. There's gonna be days where customers are responding. There's gonna be days where your fucking bank account is negative. But you gotta continue to keep pushing through that shit, man. I'm fired the fuck up right now because I'm so happy that I simply woke up today, and that is a blessing some men underestimate. Some men underestimate the blessing of waking up. And ask yourself, if you were to create a human being, what would you put them through? Would you put them through hell, or would you put them through just having an easy life? You will put them through hell, bro. So you must understand the stuff that you are going through right now. You were getting put through that for a fucking reason, bro. You getting put through that for a reason. You must lock it the fuck in. You must say, you know what? I'm gonna sit in my room. I'm gonna go through the hardships. I'm gonna lock it the fuck in. I'm gonna focus on my goals. I'm gonna focus on my damn self, bro, because that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do, fam. You gotta stop saying you want an easy fucking life. No, that doesn't exist, bro. An easy life don't exist. You gotta think, bro, the fucking great of the greats, the great of the fucking greats, bro, they went through shit. They went through shit, bro. So why do you think? Yeah. So why in the fuck do you think? My bad, y'all. I got these dudes looking at me. Why in the fuck do you think you got it easy? You think fucking Elon Musk didn't go through nothing, bro? You are gonna have to go through hard shit in life. I got people staring at me. You're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone. People looking at me like, what is this young man doing? But you can't give a fuck what they think, bro. You can't give a fuck what they think. I got people looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. People driving by looking at me, but I don't give a fuck what they think, man. Cause I'm fucking hungry, bro. Fellas, y'all gotta get fed up to the point where you say, fuck this, I'm about to lock the fuck in. You gotta get so fed up to say, fuck this, I'm about to fucking put in work and change my fucking life, bro. You gotta get hungry for this shit. That's some things, fellas, I don't think some of y'all hungry enough. No, for real, I don't think you guys are hungry enough, because if you fucking wanted it, there is nothing that could simply stop you. It doesn't matter if you didn't have a car. It doesn't matter if you don't got a job. If you want to start that business, you will find a way. I found a way. I want it as bad. I want to be an online fitness coach. I want to teach people how to scale businesses. I want to help young men improve their life. I want to be the fucking best vintage reseller of all time. The shit goes hand in hand, bro. I found a way. I'm doing this shit solo dolo, man. I'm doing this entrepreneurship solo fucking dolo. I don't got no team. I don't got nobody shaking me, waking me up. I don't got fucking homeboys that's hungry as me. Sometimes you gotta do this shit solo dolo, man. But you guys, y'all want a team. Y'all want motherfuckers to simply sit around and hold y'all hand. That's what y'all want. Y'all want motherfuckers to hold y'all hand, and that's not gonna happen. You have to learn to simply work through the hardships, bro. You gotta want this shit as bad as you really say you do. How bad do you want this shit, man? You can't give a fuck what people are thinking. You cannot care what people are doing. You can't care what they're saying, bro. If you want it as bad, you would simply, you would do everything on a day-to-day basis. I just made a video talking about the daily inputs. I thought someone was running up. If you don't know what the daily inputs are, let's say you run a business, right? You want to make 10K a month. What's in your control? Posting consistently. Working on your business every single day. Becoming the man you need to be. Okay? So let's say, look guys, my business model is a vintage reselling, okay? So the daily inputs, if I want to become a fucking 20K a month Depop reseller, right, and do this full time, I am going to have to move like I'm that 20 person. I'm going to have to move like I'm making 20K a month. Because if you don't have the mindset that you're not making 20K a month, you will not make that money. You won't make the money, bro. You gotta be so hungry for this shit. You gotta have that mindset that you were simply waking up on a day-to-day basis and saying, fuck that, I don't give a fuck, get the fuck off me because I want it as bad. You gotta have that mindset, bro. You gotta have that hunger in you. You gotta be so fired up for this shit. I'm fired the fuck up right now, y'all. I'm fired up. I love this shit. I love the hustle. I love the grind. Y'all got to want this shit, man. That's the thing. Some of y'all don't want it. So the daily inputs. Let's say I want to make 20K a month for my business, right? I want to make 20K a month. Okay, what am I going to do on a day-to-day basis to make 20K a month? Okay, I'm going to source inventory. I'm going to market my inventory. I'm going to post every single day. What's out of my control, I can't control my sales. And that's some of y'all problem. Y'all are so focused on the fucking output. You idolize the output. You want the car, you want the house, you want the money. You looking at everybody else's, what everybody else got going on. Man, fuck what everybody else got going on, man. What do you have going on for yourself, bro? Are you gonna lock in with yourself? Or are you gonna bullshit with your life, man? What are you gonna do to become the best version of you on a day-to-day basis, bro? Some of y'all are thinking about, oh, next month I'm gonna lock in. Oh, no, fuck that. Make every single day the best day of your life. It don't matter what's going on. You gotta make every single day the best day of your life, fellas. Fellas, you guys have to focus the fuck up and lock it the fuck in every day. You have to. You have to. Because to become the best version of you, you must kill your old life. What is your old life? Your old life could be you fucking up. Your old life could be you jacking off every day. Your old life could be simply watching pornography and feeding the temptation and feeding in the lust every single day, bro. You say you want to get closer to God, but you still lead in the temptation. You say you want to get closer to the man above, but you still drink, you still smoke. I'm not perfect, guys. I get on here and I cuss. I fall short sometimes. I'm not perfect, but I try to live in the fruits every single day. I try to be so intimate with God. I don't just want, I want to have that relationship. I want to open up my devotional. I want to read my Bible. I want to spread his word, but I'm supposed to be the man that is setting an example of what a Christian man looks like for my future family and for my future wife and for just everybody around me. What do you want to do with your life, bro? Do you want to lock in and focus up, or do you want to stay the same? Because you must understand, bro, if you want to stay the same, do it. You want to stay the same, do it, bro. You cannot care what people think, fellas. And that is a lot of you guys' problem, is y'all care what people think. You post that content and you looking at your views, you stressing, you worrying about the outputs, but you're not focused on the inputs. Okay, after you post that video, okay, let's get to editing and post another. Okay, after you post this video, okay, instead of doom scrolling, let's put that down and let's read a fucking book. Okay, after you post that video, okay, let's look at our old profile and let's see what videos are working on a day-to-day basis so we can analyze that, so we can post that. Fellas, it's work to this shit. You gotta want this shit, man. Come on, y'all. If y'all want more content like this, man, make sure to subscribe to me for fucking more. It's time to lock in, man. Become the best version of you. Let's go. I'm not playing no more. Come on.